Game 2 between the Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers delivered one of the most thrilling finishes of this year's NBA playoffs. With just over a second left on the clock, Tyrese Haliburton drained a cold-blooded three-pointer to give the Pacers a shocking 111-109 win, stealing the game and evening the series 1-1. For most of the night, it looked like Cleveland had the upper hand. The Cavaliers controlled the pace early and went into halftime with a 12-point lead. Donovan Mitchell was in rhythm, scoring effortlessly in the mid-range, and from beyond the arc Darius Garland added solid contributions, and Jarrett Allen dominated the paint on defense. Everything seemed to be clicking for Cleveland. But the second half told a completely different story. Indiana began chipping away at the lead in the third quarter, fueled by a more aggressive offensive scheme and tighter perimeter defense. Benedict Mathurin and Miles Turner played pivotal roles, with Turner stretching the floor and Mathurin attacking the rim with intensity. Still, the Cavaliers maintained a slim lead heading into the final minutes of the fourth quarter. That's when Tyrese Haliburton took over. Haliburton, who had been relatively quiet in the first half, started to push the tempo. He scored 10 of his 26 points in the final 5 minutes, hitting contested jumpers, slicing through Cleveland's defense, and finding open teammates with precision passes. His court vision and clutch gene were on full display when it mattered most. With 15 seconds remaining, the Cavaliers were up by 1 and had possession. All they needed was a clean inbound and maybe a trip to the free throw line. Instead, an errant pass by Garland was picked off by Indiana's Aaron Nesmith, leading to a fast break and a timeout with 4.3 seconds left. That set the stage for Haliburton's heroics. Coming out of the timeout, the Pacers executed a flawless inbounds play. Turner set a hard screen, and Haliburton curled to the top of the arc. With just 1.1 seconds on the clock, he let it fly over the outstretched hand of Isaac Okoro. The shot hit nothing but net. The arena exploded. The Pacers bench erupted as Haliburton calmly walked back down the court, stone-faced and unfazed. For Indiana, it was not just a game winner, it was a statement. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers were stunned. After leading for almost the entire game, they failed to close it out in the most critical moments. Turnovers, missed assignments, and questionable decisions in the final minute led to their downfall. Post-game, Haliburton told reporters, "That's the moment you live for. I knew I had to step up. We're not backing down in this series." Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle praised his team's resilience, noting their ability to adjust in the second half and stay composed under pressure. "We didn't play our best first half, but we stuck with it." Tyrese is a special player. He knew what time it was. On the Cleveland side, head coach J.B. Bickerstaff called the ending tough to swallow and emphasized the need for better execution in crunch time. "We gave them too many chances. You do that in the playoffs, you lose." The series now heads to Indiana with the momentum swinging in the Pacers' favor. If Game 2 is any indication, this could be one of the most unpredictable and exciting matchups in the first round. The Cavaliers must regroup quickly, while the Pacers will look to ride the wave of Haliburton's heroics. Game 2 will be remembered not only for the Cavs' collapse but for a clutch shot that could define this series, and perhaps Tyrese Haliburton's postseason legacy.